Man, I really don't feel like doing this. But I know how I get. I know how I would get. Like, I'll just do it tomorrow. I'll just do it tomorrow. And it'll just all those tomorrows start adding up, and before I know it, 2 months have gone by of me not doing it. So yeah, I just basically forced myself to do this video. Uh, Even though it's not a lot of stuff that goes into doing these. It's just today was a long day. Um, but that's no excuse. It's I didn't. I could say it was a long day, but I didn't do as much as a lot of other people probably would consider a long day, especially like construction workers, somebody like that doing real manual labor, that kind of stuff. So I mean, I guess forget everything I just said. I have no reason to talk about being tired. I didn't really do that much. Even though I've been up for a lot of hours, I didn't do nothing crazy. So, what we got going on, man? I'm still working out some things with the new series I'm working on. Revamping characters just a little bit, not too much. The storyline I'm still building out. I know this weekend I really want to fill out a little more of that. Probably some tonight before I pass out at my desk. Um, You know something, and this doesn't have anything to do with art. I hope y'all can hear me good. I didn't test the mic because I forced myself to get on here, so I didn't even test the audio. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Uh, some it's just something random. Of course, that's what this is all about. Just my thoughts. I can't eat. I can't eat like I can't eat bad food no more. I can't eat bad food anymore. Like cheeseburgers, pizza, any of that kind of stuff. I just, especially like if it has a ton of salt or something, I just can't do it anymore. My body does not want that anymore. And I know I feel it like every time that I eat. Especially if I eat in excess, where I know I'm eating past the point where I'm full. But man, I need to. Even though I eat pretty good, I exercise on a regular basis. It's just I'm probably just gonna have to cut even more stuff out. Cause from time to time I like to put a little bit of salt on my food, and like every now and then if me or my wife if we don't feel like cooking at all, we'll just order like pizza or something. I can't. My body don't want it no more. My body's clearly telling me every time I eat it. I just feel terrible afterwards. Seems like each every time. So my body's like, nah, we don't want that no more. You need to eat more fresh food or something. Even though I eat really good, especially during the day, it's mostly just fruits and vegetables, like raw fruits and vegetables and like oatmeal. That's pretty much it. And like some of the bigger meals, maybe I'll cook up because eat basically like we we eat mostly vegetables and fruits. I mean, we're not vegan. We used to be for some years, but now we eat we eat beef and like chicken, but we don't eat like pork and stuff. But I guess before I start rambling too much, I just gotta eat better, eat even better. Even though I've been eating basically pretty good now, I just can't eat none of the extra stuff no more. You know, the same goes with drinking as well, like alcohol or anything like that. Excuse me, I needed that. There you go. Voices straining. Yeah, I can't drink nowhere near as much alcohol as I used to. And, this is one of the longest stretches I've gone without drinking anything, even wine. And it's been, oh man, I want to say it's probably been 3 months. And that's like, that seems, yeah, it's probably right at about 3 months now. And it's not like something I crave anymore or anything like that. It was just became routine for me, especially in the evenings, to like drink either a glass, even though I say drink a glass of wine, I'm the only one in the house that drinks it. So like a true degenerate or something like that. I drink straight from the bottle. I don't need a glass. I'm no longer drinks it, and that's horrible, isn't it? Take like a 3 or 4. Used to do like 3, 4 gulps, and I'd be good to go. But yeah, I can't do that. Can't eat the way I used to. That just comes with age, right? So I can't remember what book it was or where the term "New Year, New Me," but then it was going in scientific terms as far as like biology, where our cells regenerate on a regular basis, like organs, skin, all that kind of stuff, that you literally are a new you from year to year because your body, all your cells and organs and things regenerates and itself. So that's random, huh? How true it is, I don't know. I didn't do any research, but that's just something that I thought of while I was talking. So, hey man, Greg's Unscripted Thoughts Gut Podcast. That's what it is. Just talking. What else is what else? Something that's I just I guess need to talk to more people about it to get a better idea. Recently, I've been getting a lot of follows on social media, whether it's Twitter or Instagram, from prominent collectors um, or art galleries. I don't know where they're coming from. Um, I know I've been doing a lot of marketing, especially especially like followers and people who I would love, like organizations I might be interested in getting into, but I just assume it's frowned upon to be really direct. It's just trying to be contact people in an indirect way, or where am I going with that? I don't know. But back to the point, trying to figure out uh, what to do with these people who, are prominent people as far as collectors. Should I reach out to them directly every time? Send them a personalized message or something like that? Or should I just keep doing what I'm doing and wait for them? And after I say that, first thought is reach out directly. But how effective is that? I don't know. But these are prominent collectors who are following me, so there's got to be a good thing, right? Especially as far as my dream of being a world renowned artist. Collectors are going to be part of the people that become part of my journey, right? Because you can't be, people are complaining about it, but I'm just gonna say it the way I want to say it because I don't want to put. You can't be world renowned without collectors when it comes to art. Somebody might have another take on that. I don't know what take they would have, but I'm open to hearing it. This tea right here is full of ginger and like 5 or 6 bags of caffeine tea. You know, something weird too. And I guess it's a tolerance or something. Because I drink a lot of these teas, and they don't work as good anymore. And even if I increase the number that I do, it doesn't do much. I'll be trying to finish up a piece of art in the middle of the night. It might be like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., something like that. But I'm really close to finishing, so I want to try to push through for like at least another hour or so I can complete it the way I want. I'll go down, I'll get the tea, I'll drink it, thinking that, all right, I'm going to get this boost. Let me go ahead and get back to work. And before I know it, a term that my wife like always laughs every time I say it. I was like, okay, I drink this tea so that I can get the energy to wake up and keep going and finish my work. But then before I know it, I wake up sleep. That makes no sense. I know this, but I like to say it. And my wife dies laughing every time she hears it. And now she's even saying it. So when I say I wake up sleep, it's like I wake up and I was asleep with my face on the keyboard or laying back in this chair. I'll wake up looking at the ceiling, which is kind of funny sometimes. But yeah, man. I did some animations. If you go on, I think I only posted it on Twitter. I'll post it on Instagram eventually. There's a very simple animation that I put together because I'm just still practicing. I'm still practicing a lot of stuff, different ideas. I've been watching a lot of different 80s anime series and some stuff from the early 90s. Just kind of seeing to refresh my memory on the style and how their animations looked and the movement, what things moved, subtle movements, because I would like for my animations to be more at a minimum, more of on a minimalism side, where it's like, it'll be a nice image that I create that I enjoy, but then something, maybe it'll be very small, something that'll just either be flickering or a piece of material that changes colors or just a little bit of movement here and there. So, yeah, I'm having fun with that. I was looking through a lot of old art that I've created over the last like 2 years, and doing that is always a good thing because now looking back on a lot of the art I've created in the past, I've gotten new ideas to implement what I'm doing now and kind of find that synergy. And that's always something I've tried to do throughout my art journey is different techniques and styles that I liked before, trying to, even if it's not the entire thing of what it was before, trying to bring pieces or different elements of a style that I used to do on a regular basis, bringing it all the way up front and mixing it in some kind of way with what I'm doing now. So I think if I keep doing that enough times, that I'll be able to create something really distinctive and a style that's really identifiable, easy to identify by anyone, where they can just look and be like, "That's Greg Seals' work right there. I can tell by this, that, and this." So another thing that I've been doing, and it's a lot of fun. Um, I hear artists and stuff complaining about a And I don't know if I've mentioned this on another episode, but I'm not gonna go back and look see what episode. So I'll just say it again. When I hear artist art block, like if somebody says, "Oh, I'm having an art block," or if somebody's having writer's block, that's something I do not believe in at all. Because if you're having a writer's block, and this is stuff that I've done before where I'm trying to, like, especially now that I'm trying to build out a story with my four main characters that I'm working on, I just write random stuff. Whatever comes to mind, I'll just keep writing that. Literally, what it doesn't even. And again, I can't take credit for this strategy. I got this strategy from what's the author's name? Okay, but the title of the book is called The Artist's Way, and it has so that's a if you're an artist and really want to take things seriously and get some strategies that kind of help you with your creative process, The Artist's Way is an excellent book that you need to go through because it gives you it's like a lot of different strategies on how to keep that creative um, your mind like thinking creatively and coming up with new ideas and stuff. And it's a really good book. But again, just if you're stuck with, oh man, I don't know what to make. A lot of times for me specifically, and this helps me, whatever the style that I'm doing at the moment, if if I can't think of something at the time, which doesn't happen very often, fortunately, um, I'll just do the most random. I won't even think. I'll just, bring up the art app that I have on either the iPad or my desktop, and I'll just start drawing random circles, zigzag shapes with different colors, and then I'll take that fill and start filling in the spots in between. Boop, 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 boop. Just doing that. I'll just do random stuff, and then every single time that I start doing something like that, ideas. It's like it another it's like a key that opens another door in my mind. And then when that door opens up from doing all this random stuff, a million more ideas come out. And then I literally just, like, when I start feeling that and like, oh, all these ideas, I just take because I got a million notebooks. I have them all over the place because just for that fact, like if ideas start flowing in my head, I have somewhere to write them, and I like to write them down rather not type them. But I take those ideas that are flooding, spill all of them onto the paper, and when I look at it after I'm done, emptying out everything from my mind, it's like 30 new ideas that are, all interesting, and then I could take little pieces from. So you're never, and if you think you're gonna get a block, you're gonna get one for sure. Your mind's gonna be like, oh, you're talking about getting a block. All right, yeah, we got one for you right now. So just keep going. Just if you can't come up with ideas, just start doing some random stuff like me. Maybe that might help you. I don't know. But again, The Artist's Way is a book that you need to get your hands on, or the audio version, and just listen to it. Man, I've been talking almost 20 minutes. Oh my goodness. This went from me really not feeling like doing this at all, and then I talk for 20 minutes. That's how it works. That's why you just gotta kind of force yourself to do things sometimes, And I know with me, I have to, especially when it comes to like exercising or, this kind of stuff, or I have to force myself to do it, because if I don't, then I know I could slip into the maybe next time mentality. And before I know it, months have gone by. So, thank you so much for. One thing. It's someone on Instagram reached out to me the other day, and it gave me so much joy. I even told my wife about it. It made me very happy. Someone who found my YouTube channel from some videos that I used to a series on my channel that I used to do called Art Focus, where I just identify literally my favorite artists and people I've talked to in the space and gotten to know, but I love their work, so I just would go and record me just looking at their all their artwork, either on Twitter, Instagram. I go on the website, the different platforms where they have their art minute. Most of the time, I think everyone that I did on this channel was NFT, like artist that has NFTs, but some of them also have physicals as well. But he was looking at a a photographer that I did an episode on, and after watching that episode, then he started watching some of these gut podcast episodes, and these videos don't get many views, and that's not something that's extreme like important to me right now. I'm just trying to get these videos out so I could be more confident speaking on video, because again, with the goal being world renowned artists, I'm going to have to be speaking more, and especially like on in the future on podcasts and type Zoom type videos, all that kind of stuff. So I'm just doing this to build the confidence, because if I had my choice, I would just stay in my bubble and not try to uh ex- expand and do this kind of video content thing. But if I want to be world renowned, I need to be speaking. Okay, before I ramble more, this guy, he watched, and he even sent me a screenshot of, he watched all or a number of the videos from beginning to end. And I know these type of videos aren't something that's extremely entertaining or anything like that. So for him to even show that he watched them and was getting some type of value from them, I want to say exactly what he said. I don't want to make a mistake. Give me just a moment, y'all. Let's see. He messaged me that, "Hey man, I found you because of your YouTube. I really enjoy Gut, which is the name of the podcast, Gut, Greg's Unscripted Thoughts. I feel like there is a lot of things about being a young artist that you're vocalizing. I've been thinking a lot of what you've been saying in your episodes. Been saying on your episodes this past week. And to hear it from you makes me feel like it's a natural part of the process. Makes me feel inspired." That's just some of what he was saying. We talked a little more in the DMs, but just getting that, man, was, wow, that put a smile on my face. I'm telling you, it was some stuff going on yesterday, and that kind of helped me help put a smile on my face, and I really appreciate him. I don't know if you want. I don't want to put all this stuff out there, but I mean, if you're watching, thank you so much. I really appreciate you, man. I know I said that in DMs already, but I want to say it here on video as well, that I appreciate that, and what that does is just gives me more motivation to keep going and doing what I'm doing, and also keeping track of my journey with these videos, so that when I get to that goal that I have, I can look back on these and be like, man, came a long way, and I'm happy to be here, and I'm glad that I, recorded myself on that journey. So If y'all made, I think this is probably the longest video I've ever done, man. Maybe my first one was this long. I don't know. But if you made it this far, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And okay, before I start rambling, again, thank you. Until next time, peace.